birth of the shepherd king. In Bethlehem's hush, when the night itself seemed to hold its breath, when stars leaned closer, as if they knew something sacred was unfolding, time softened, and eternity stepped gently into the dust of the earth. There was no palace waiting, no gold-lined halls, no guards standing at attention, only rough timber, cold air, and the quiet surrender of a manger. And there their love took on flesh. A child lay trembling in the straw. Yet he was the Ancient of Days, the one who lit the galaxies, now wrapped in human weakness. Immanuel, God close enough to be touched, close enough to feel hunger, close enough to know tears. This was not a mistake of history. The prophets had wept these words into time, promises carried through centuries of waiting, through silence and longing. "O Bethlehem, small and overlooked," they had said, "from you will come the hope the world cannot erase." A virgin said yes, and the impossible breathed. Mercy took a heartbeat. Eternity entered a womb. The Word did not shout from heaven. He whispered from a manger. God did not arrive distant or untouchable. He came near, near enough to feel our pain, near enough to step into our questions, near enough to carry our scars. The everlasting Father cried like an infant. Mighty God slept on straw. The Lord of all life learned weakness, learned rest, learned to be held. And somehow creation knew. The stars burned brighter. The heavens stood still. The universe paused at the sound of one fragile cry. Out in the fields, shepherds kept watch. Men used to cold nights and lonely hours. Men the world rarely noticed. And heaven chose them first. Glory tore open the darkness. Fear melted into wonder. And the words fell like healing rain. Do not be afraid. Good news has been born for you. Not a king of violence, not a ruler of fear, but a shepherd who would know every lost path, every wounded heart, every name. Peace touched the earth where that child lay. A kingdom was born, not with swords, not with threats, but with love strong enough to bleed. History shifted, time bent, for grace kissed the law on a Bethlehem night. The lamb for the altar first slept in a stall, so mercy could answer judgment forever. From cradle to cross, the road was already written. He would live what we could not live. He would carry what we could not bear. The shepherd would give his life for the sheep he loved. He entered our darkest night without breaking the dawn, so light would remain even when strength feels gone. No heart too shattered, no soul too far. Grace still finds its way. By the light of a Bethlehem star, he learned our language, the language of hunger and tears, of waiting and hopping, of praying when answers feel far away. His throne began on the floor, redefining forever what greatness truly is. No door was too closed for his mercy. No wound too deep for his love. Born in humility, wrapped in our need, the shepherd came for everyone. That first fragile cry split the darkness apart. A sound so small, yet powerful enough to heal broken hearts. In that voice was hope for the weary, rest for the broken, and life for the lost. From ancient promise to present pain, he stepped into time, so death would not have the final word. The grave would one day lose its grip. But first, love had to be born in the cold. So history bows. Eternity sings. At the lowly beginning of the King of Kings. Once laid in a manger, now risen in power. Still near in our midnight. Still close in this very hour. And so we whisper, with trembling hearts, with grateful tears, with awe too deep for words. Blessed is the birth of the Shepherd King. His birth was not a pause in history. It was heaven stepping into our story. Not God observing from a distance, but God walking into our ache, our questions, our need. He did not come to admire the world. He came to rescue it, not to stand above our brokenness, but to kneel within it and lift us out. That manger was not an ending, it was a sending. A declaration that no life is too small, no night too long, no sin strong for love that has arrived. From that holy night onward, every lonely heart was given permission to hope. Every lost soul was told, you are worth the journey. Every tear was given a future. His birth opened a door that has never been shut, an invitation still whispering through time. Come as you are. I came for you. So the Shepherd King still calls today. Not with fear, not with force, but with arms stretched wide, offering rest, forgiveness, and new beginnings. And the question his birth leaves with the world is simple. Not what will you do with this story, but what will you do with this love? The most important birth of all. The birth of a Shepherd King. King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, and the Son of the Most High God. Receive him in your heart today. Jesus, I receive you in my heart as my Lord and Savior forevermore. Now you belong with him forever. God bless you. Walk in the light of the gospel you have received.